I've been fighting since I was 7 years old. I've been training since I was 5. It's been a family thing really. It's how I got involved. My dad was a kickboxer, he was a professional world champion, and I believe I took it to the next level, doing it all at 21 years old, and now moving on to boxing. I'm moving on to something bigger and better, and I'm hoping I can achieve the same, if not more, in boxing as I have done in kickboxing.
And incredible to think that with all the hype surrounding Chad Sugden, with all the social media talk and the pedigree that goes with him, he's 20 years of age. I know, absolutely phenomenal athlete. Genuinely regarded as one of the best England has ever produced.
The reason I transitioned from kickboxing to boxing is pretty simple. At 21 years age, in 3 years I've been a professional kickboxer, and I've done more than most people would do in 10. And I've become second in the world in a sport called kickboxing in Glory, Glory World Series, which is the highest paid and the highest ranking kickboxing organisation in the world. I've also fought on the K1 Global circuit, and I've done everything but win the Glory World title. And I believe I could go for that, but I want to put my time into boxing, and I want to move on to something else. And I think then if I go for that title, it's going to hold me back another 6 to 8 months. Focusing on kickboxing, I believe boxing is where it's at, and I think my skills in boxing are better than they are in kickboxing. So it's scary, really, what I believe I can do in boxing.
He comes from a land far, far away. A little place that some people call Great Britain.
20-year-old Chad Tuslik Sugden, he turns 21 later this month, already making a name for himself. Made his Glory debut at Glory 5 London, defeating Sam Wilson via decision on the prelims portion of the card. A standout amateur in both kickboxing and boxing.
In most of my kickboxing fights, I win most of my fights with my boxing skills anyway, and if you watch throughout my career, my boxing skills are superior to most of my opponents, and I believe if I just focus on that and the kicks come out of the equation, my boxing skills are only going to get better, and I can take on the best in the world now, but a few years' time I'll be unstoppable.
Shoulder and arm. Body kick by Arslan scores. Nice left hook by Sugden, and there's a push kick.
Push kick off of a guy that was loading up on a low kick. It's a great move.
I want to achieve everything in boxing. I want to be the best in the world, and it's going to come in stages, and I've got to go from the Midlands to the British to the world stage, and that's the plan. And hopefully in the next 2 or 3 years I'm going to prove that I'm here to stay, and I'm here to cause havoc really in the boxing scene. I'm going in there all out for the win, and I'm going to take on the big boys. I look up to a lot of boxers. I mean, I've got a load on my arm tattooed. I've got Muhammad Ali, Marvin Hagler, Sugar Ray Leonard, Floyd Mayweather, Manny Pacquiao, Mike Tyson, and them 6 are like the boys really that really I look at, and I think I like their style, I like the way they box. And they've got everything. They've got the heart, they've got the determination, but they've also got the skill. And I believe one day I want to be on someone else's arm, and that's what inspires me to change. They've changed people's lives in boxing, and it's not just about what you do in the ring; it's what you do out the ring as well. But also, from a young age, my dad's inspired me, my brothers have inspired me, and also my cousin Fergus. He's a 7-1 as a professional boxer. It's good to see him coming on and doing really good things, and I believe I can follow in his footsteps, and hopefully go on the journey with him. And my dad's played a massive part in my career as a kickboxer, but also as a boxer. A lot of people don't know I amateur boxed from a young age, and I did really well. I got to the national finals. I got offered to represent GB in Finland when I was a youngster, and in boxing I had a really good record and beat some of the top boys in amateur. So when people say, "Oh, it's just a kickboxer," they're having me on. Do you know what I mean? I'm as good with my boxing as I am with my legs. Do you know what I mean? So I'm here to show them that kickboxers can box.
we had Grunhard basically taking the round by only 3 strikes. And that was the punch department, and he got it out by 1 kick.
Training schedule is really intense. I mean, I train 3 times a day on some days and it's hard work, but obviously you don't want to overtrain either. It's all about training smart, fight easy. If you train, everyone can train hard, but if you put too much in the gym and you train that over a bit too much, you're going to get injured and stuff like that. It's about working them skills and then doing that strength, doing that running, doing them hill sprints and working hard. You've got to make yourself uncomfortable in the gym to know what it's like in the ring when you're fatigued, the crowd's behind you. It's not an easy sport. It's not an easy place to be when you're tired in the ring and someone's coming at you trying to take your head off. So it's about putting them hours in the gym, keeping dedicated to the sport, and also eating clean, doing everything else, getting the good rest. It's a lifestyle rather than just a sport. You've got to change your whole lifestyle. So, and this is what I'm here to do. It's my job. It's my passion. So. In 10 years, I see myself at the top of the game. I see myself maybe even done in the game. I want to be. It's a short career, this fight game, and you want to be in and out. You don't want to be taking punches all your life. You want to be in, when you're fresh. Every fight. The key is to this game is every time you go into that training camp, you're the challenger. You can't be going in thinking I'm bigger than this, I'm better than this. You've got to go in sharp, fresh-minded, and ready to learn, because every year the game changes and people come in with different attributes and different styles, and you have to adapt with it. If you stay the same, people are going to catch you up. So in 10 years time, I believe I'll be a better fighter than what I am now, and also I'd have achieved and hopefully made enough money to be able to retire and be sat down in a nice house somewhere chilling out. Do you know what I mean? Watching the other pros come up, maybe even from my own gym, as I always work with kids from around the town and from the gym. So. I find it easy handling the pressure at this young age. I mean, at 21, most of the guys that I'm fighting are either older or the same age as me. I don't really feel the pressure. Obviously, I've got the crowd behind me and people like that, but I know I've done the hours in the gym and I've worked my hats off to get in the best shape possible. So when I get in that ring, the pressure's off. That's when I enjoy myself. I thrive on the pressure. That's what you got to do. When you get in that ring, it's either fight or flight mode. That's the difference between a fighter and a normal person. Anyone could do it on the pads, anyone could do it on the bags, anyone could do it in the gym. But when you get in that ring, that's the time to shine, and that's when the pressure either gives you energy or takes energy out of you. And I believe, everyone gets nerves, and that's normal. But it's what you do with them nerves that counts. My advice to young people wanting to get into sport is the same as what I say to kids in the gym every day in, day out, and it's, if you want to do this and you want to be good at something, you've just got to put 100% effort in, listen to your coach, they know what's best, and especially when you've got people that have been there before around you, and it's all about having a good team. If you ain't got a good team around you, you're not going to get looked after. But just stay 100% dedicated. And it's like anything, if you want to be good at football, if you want to be good at rugby, if you want to be good at basketball, you've got to put the work in and you've got to put the hours in and you've got to practice like no tomorrow. And everything you do has got to be 100% effort, and just give it your all and have fun. That's the main thing. At a young age, there's no pressure on your shoulders, and it's about going out there, having fun, trying stuff out, and that's it really.
With every ounce of my blood, with every breath in my lungs, won't stop until I'm phenomenal. However long it takes, I'll go to